Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before we start, know you matter. Thanks for joining me. Today we are doing a studio vlog. Well, I take photos for this fabric box, scrap fabric. So right now I am just moving everything because I didn't like when I was taking photos earlier that these sides were showing. It showed everything. So I wanted a little bit wider of a background. So I'm just taking my lace that I have and using that as my background. And then I have a couple props I'm throwing in there, a open candle, and then a lantern. And now I am putting my fabric box back in there. This is what is getting shipped. And so the next thing I do is just put the fabric out where I want to see it. I put some fabric out there. I make sure there's lace showing and some plastic flowers showing, or somewhere in the mix of the box, because this box comes with that too. And I just build up the scene that I would like. I have two lights shining down on it, and then I just get everything to where I want it and grab my camera, which I forgot where it was. So now here I am taking my photos, and mind you, while I'm doing this, I'm taking them at different standpoints. So I'm zooming in really close, and then I zoom out really close, and I take a couple test shots. And here in a minute, you'll see me actually checking to make sure the lighting was good when I look at those test shots, because I just want to double check. And you know, digitals are fabulous for that, because it doesn't cost anything to look. Like when you had to use film, it did, and film was expensive unless you had your own dark room. And so I really like the way the lighting looks. So I'm standing up and taking more of a different angle. Don't be afraid to play around and do different angles. Don't be afraid to add stuff and take stuff away if you don't like the way it looks. And you don't need a fancy camera like I have. Use your phone. I just happen to be recording on my phone, so I'm not using my phone. But I do use my camera quite a bit because I have it, so I make use of it. I am a professional photographer and went to school for it. So I decided I really need to use the tools that I was taught. So I started using it. So here I am playing around and getting different shots. So this shot I'm setting up is, you know, the one before it had all of the fabric and stuff just out there for everyone to see. All the, you know, just a nice little shot. And if you wait and watch the end of the video, I'll be putting up some still photos of what we took. So here I'm just cramming stuff in there, and this is what is getting, like when I do these boxes, I literally cram as much as I can in there. So I had to go get more fabric to cram because I didn't have enough fabric with me. These are all different shapes and sizes and stuff, and you know, the beautiful thing about these is it is fabulous for us junk journalers, because oh my gosh, who doesn't love scrap fabric? And we can like literally make clusters and use it to make covers and tons of different things. So here I am taking a photo of all the fabric in the box. And of course, I take quite a bit of different ones, so I'm looking to see how the lighting is and stuff. I don't do different angles on this because I just liked what I had already. But I do look and see what exactly I have. And here I am playing with my settings because I didn't like the lighting. So if you're using a camera, don't use the settings, change your ISO, change your f-stop, change your shutter speed, play around with it. Don't be afraid to do that. The more you experience using a camera and the different aspects that a camera can do, the better it'll be. And if you have any questions about that, just comment down below. I will totally help. If you want another video, comment down below. I'll totally do that. And here I am taking everything out that is in this box to show people, like, look, this is as much stuff as you are getting. And that's a lot of stuff. So I take a couple shots of that. And if you're interested, the link's down below to my website. They're $5.99 for a box. And so now what I do is I turned it off and I'm getting drink. Yeah. I'm taking a break before I start editing. Just the way it is. I love Halloween candy because it comes in little pieces, and that's what I limit myself. And drinking some soda, sugar-free soda, because I drink too much soda with migraines that I deal with. And so you want to make sure your camera is off when you take out your SD card. It can totally ruin your camera if you do that. And then when you're doing this, you also want to make sure that you do not let this delete your pictures. So these are all, there's a lot of photos on the camera, and a lot of them I don't need, so I really need to go through and wipe out my SD card. So after you get the stuff transferred, do not let it delete your SD card. The best way to delete the stuff on your card is through the camera. And so now we're going to start going over the photos, just picking, looking, seeing what I like. So as I said before, lots and lots of photos. So what I do is I look and see what I like. Put a little, I'm using a Mac, so you can put some in your favorites and see how some of this, I don't like how part of it is shown, so I edit it a little and delete some of the photos I don't want. But see, that one looks good. And then I moved you guys so you guys had a better view. And so what I'm doing now is just playing around, looking at what I like, changing the settings, changing, editing if I need to. And yeah, I wound up getting on photos I don't want. But I just hit the like button, the heart button, for the ones that I like, and they go into their own little thing. I'm looking to make sure you guys have a good view. This does take a lot, and I cut quite a bit of it out because it does take a lot. And sometimes I go back and forth between different photos. Like right here, I'm going to edit it. Just crop it just a tad to get all of it in one. And when you crop, use use your best judgment. See how some of those on the end you can see just like the corner, and that's where you would want to crop it, just to get that off. And then what this is going to be ending pretty soon, so I want to end with thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for following along, and I hope this was helpful. And don't forget, like, subscribe if this was helpful to you. Fabulous. I appreciate you all, and you guys are all wonderful. And don't forget, if you follow to the end, I will have some of those still shots up there, which will be soon. I'm just deciding what I want because there's so many different things. So, thanks a lot. Bye.